Another 10 minutes of me panting on camera. It is a beautiful and brisk January day here in Portland, and I am at the Smith and Bybee wetland area in North Portland, about 5 miles away from St. John's. We are very close to the confluence of the Willamette and Columbia rivers. There's a lot of wetlands in this area, but it's also a very industrial area. You can hear the industry in the background. What wetlands there are left up here are now protected. According to the sign at the beginning of the park, this is a 2,000-acre area. It's home to all sorts of birds and other species of muskrat and otter, beaver, all sorts of things. Anything that needs protecting comes here. For as primitive as this park can seem, I've always been pretty impressed by its little parking lot area. There are 2 bathrooms. One of them is currently closed for the season. The other is a porta potty. There's a little picnic shelter. There's a bunch of really awesome little stone carvings too. Not quite sure why they're here, but they do add something to this park. This park is a great place to come if you need to go on a long walk, want to be isolated from traffic. There's really no traffic here. This road used to be a through road, but now it's decommissioned. It has been for a long time. You can take a watercraft onto the wetlands here. There's a pretty big body of water that you can take a little canoe or a kayak or something like that. It's starting to get quieter now as we walk a little bit farther down this road. Like I said, it's decommissioned. You can still drive down it and park up to a certain point, but then after that, no vehicles are allowed. You can come on here with bikes or walk through whatever, horse and cart. This road, even though it's decommissioned, does intersect with another main road and a biking corridor. So if you take it to the end, you can still get out. Is that funny? No. Your volume's working. I said, can you hear that? No, neither can I. Except for the trains and some semi-trucks in the background. This is really a quiet area. I mean, we are 10 minutes from population, I guess maybe even a little bit less. But 10 minutes from St. John's, and we're in the middle of nowhere. It's really nice. It's super quiet. It's just going to be you and some rail cars. Like I said, I really like the central nature of this park here. We're only about 5 miles away from St. John's, so that puts us about 20 minutes away from downtown with good traffic. And, you really are kind of in the middle of nowhere. This is beautiful. We are so close to the city. And besides the background industrial hum, which I hope you can't hear, this is so quiet. It's so quiet right here. I can hear the water bubbling. There's some frogs in the background. Birds flying around. Yeah, it's beautiful. I feel so lucky. It's mating time for the boxcars. If you're lucky, you too can see some hot railroad action live in North Portland. I don't know if these rail cars are actually mating, but I'm pretty sure there was some humping. Besides the random railroad mating action and the occasional cyclist flitting by here and there, you were really not likely to run into a whole lot of people out here. It is a little sketchy. It is a little sketchy. I'll be right up front about that. We are pretty isolated. Like I said, no one lives out here. No one lives beyond here, so people aren't constantly coming through. Take your valuables with you. Yeah, that's what I would recommend. That train would recommend the same thing. That's right. Lock them valuables up. It's quick, it's simple, it's a nice little walk with some trains and some birds and yourself. Okay, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. I've always been impressed at how kind of kitted out this little parking lot area is. For as primitive as this park seems, you know, it's just one trail basically. It has a nice bathroom building that's closed for the season, obviously, but there is an outhouse with an actually correctly drawn swastika